Great people, again, this is your tutor, Mr. Ngata, and I really want us to look at something different in mathematics, and whatever I want to introduce to you today in our today's lesson is all about integration. So you want to integrate. So with integration, you have to actually understand that you are actually going to get given a cubic function or a quadratic function, and someone will expect that you actually end up getting an integrated form of that function. And in this case, you'll really be able to get such a function. Let me just give an example. 6x cubic plus 9x squared less 3x plus 6. So you want to integrate this function. You want to get integrated. So this is the symbol for the integration, and this symbol is the one that gets used to mean that you want to integrate this. So you find a situation whereby this symbol gets written down and someone writes 6x cubic plus 9x squared less 3x plus 6. So integrate 6x cubic plus 9x squared less 3x plus 6. We are integrating this function with change in x, or with respect to change in x. So integrate 6x cubic plus 9x squared less 3x plus 6 with change in x. This is a cubic function because the highest power to which x is raised to is 3. So it becomes a cubic function. So how do we then integrate? We'll come and write down the function. This one has no business with us. So you are going to write 6x cubic plus 9x squared less 3x plus 6. Integrating means you are going to increase the power by 1, then you divide by the resultant power after it has been increased by 1. That means I'm going to say 6x, look at that, raised to 3 plus 1. So the power gets increased by 1. Then I divide by the resultant power after adding this 2, and that gives me 4. Okay, then I'll say plus, I'll come again and write 9x raised to 2. I increase the power by 1, then I divide by the resultant power, which is 3. Then I'll come and again say less 3x. This is the same as x raised to 1. So I'm saying plus 1. X is the same as x raised to 1. So x is just the same as x raised to 1. So I'm supposed to increase that power by 1. Then I divide by 2. Then plus 6. I will introduce x. Then I said here the x is raised to 0. Look at that. If there is a constant and you are actually doing what you call the integration, place that constant there, introduce the x, raise the x to 0. I repeat, if there is a constant, introduce letter x on that constant, raise that to 0, then now you increase the power by 1. Then you say plus c. So I'll come here and say, just down here, 6x raised to 4 divide by 4. Why 4? That is 3 plus 1. Then divide by 4, the resultant power, plus 9x cubic, that is 2 plus 1. Then divide by 3. Then I say less 3x raised to 2. Then divide by 2 plus 6x raised to 0 plus 1, that is 1 raised to 1. Then divide by 1. Then I say plus a constant c. So I'll simplify further. So I'm going to say 6 divided by 4. 6 divided by 4. That gives me 1.5. So I'll have 1.5 x raised to 4 plus 3 into 9, that is just 3x cubic less 3 divided by 2, 1.5 x squared, then plus 6 divided by 1, that is 6x, then plus c. So we have integrated our function. Thank you. Let's meet in our next video.